So today's video is a little bit different from what I usually do. I usually do stuff from anything of gaming news. I do things in regards to having like some type of walkthrough or playing something or doing some type of what is it worth playing type of game. But this time it's uh it's going to be a little bit different today. So with my issues on things like streaming, I went ahead and tried to stream on Twitch. I tried to go ahead and do things in regards to learning to become a streamer on Twitch and manage my YouTube channel. Now, my issues on streaming is just that, especially in certain areas, sometimes I won't get views here and there. I won't get people coming in and chat and having fun. I would love to see that a lot, but that's perfectly fine. It happens. And the thing is, when it came to also my videos, I got people commenting, I got people watching, I got people doing that, and it gets to a point where it gets very, very annoying. Now, my thing is that I sometimes have people who are, subscribers, and they don't even take a look at the videos. Sometimes I have people who follow me on Twitch and they don't even come by to say hello or even say a thing. But that's not really the main point. That's something you gotta deal with, especially when making content. I have officially decided that I'm going to quit Twitch. Well, streaming. I'm gonna quit streaming in general. I'm still gonna have my account to do things like support other Twitch streamers. Um, it's it's because of things like the algorithm in Twitch that things like streaming is no longer fun for me. So why I think especially Twitch's algorithm is a pain in the ass is because I have done things to achieve. I already have the good amount of followers. I stream a good amount of days. One thing that has stopped me, especially I stream for a good amount of hours as well. One thing that has stopped me is the average amount of viewers. And don't get me wrong, the average amount of viewers has to be 3, which is not bad. Sometimes I will have at least 3 or more on my channel, and this thing would go like, for some reason I don't know why this thing goes by percentages, or like I don't even understand. Like, it would go with a period. Like, for instance, like, you need 3 average viewers to be able to achieve this. Now it will go by 1.5 viewers or 2.335 viewers. I'm like, how does that work? I thought like one viewer would be just one whole, like one whole. And sometimes I would have to average of 3 viewers, and it would be for like my streams that would be like probably like 2 to 3 or sometimes 3 to 5 hours. And it gets to a point where it, like, for that algorithm, it gets very, very, very unfun. It's so unfun when you do have people coming in to go ahead and support you in the right amounts, and the algorithm will not count it, and the algorithm will go and lower itself, and it will go from, like, for instance, I would have 2.3 viewers out of 3, and then lowered it to 1.98, and it gets to a point where it's like, you know what, it's not worth it. It gets tiring to a point where, like, I've done this for like many months now. Like, I got to a point where it's just ridiculous. And with all seriousness, it's not fun. It doesn't, it drains me to a point where where I don't want to even stream long enough on Twitch to actually do this. it drains me to a point where I just like don't want to play any of the games that I want to play, and I just don't want to stream in general. And it kind of sucks on why, you know, like even though I only have like 100 and something followers, and it really gets to a point where even with 100 something followers, I could be very proud of that. But with the things like the algorithm for the average, it really makes it unfun. And with that being unfun, it gets to a major point on how I say it gets to a point where things like people would tell me what to stream, how to stream it, when to stream it, and that gets unfun too. Like, I don't want to be like every other streamer. I don't want to stream like every other streamer. I stream what I want to stream. I don't stand to be boring like those people. And yeah, I call them boring. And I'll tell you why. On a day-to-day basis, people would ask you, oh, play something for us, or we'll request a game to play. You know what? We'll give something for the viewer. But then at one point, we're still playing the same shit all over again. Like, somebody will be playing Phasmophobia every freaking day. Like, I don't want to play Phasmophobia every day. I don't want to go ahead and play certain games every day, especially on stream. It kills so much fun to a point where I don't want to stream no more. I don't want to stream like things like what everybody's streaming. Like, people will be streaming Apex all the time when Apex was a big thing. When Fortnite was a huge thing, everybody wanted me to stream Fortnite. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna stream Fortnite. I was huge on streaming Overwatch, but then it got to a major point where I just stopped because especially it was a dying game, and people just started being assholes. Especially if you see my Overwatch Toxic series, it's ridiculous. Especially when people will say they were doing things. Sometimes I even get to a point where I have to yell back, "Yo, are we gonna do something any day, or are we gonna try to attempt to do something?" That's what would happen. And to that point, I just get to it where I just literally have stopped Twitch. You know, like the streaming area, you know, would literally just kill me. It would kill me. And what would be better is if that I make content. You know, as much as I would say right now, I would love to stop and quit streaming in general. I quit streaming on Twitch because Twitch's algorithm is very, very ridiculous. And it's like, it's easy to get, but at one point, it gets to a point where you're like, it, like, it drains you. And it's tiring. I was not enjoying it. Where, on my YouTube, I actually enjoy it because I get to edit content, I get to make content. And since YouTube gaming is a thing, I could at least attempt to try to do the streaming part there. And if I do, then I could start streaming on YouTube. So here's what it is. EHG is no longer going to be streaming on Twitch. And anything of streaming, if you want to see us stream on anything, we're going to do it Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of the week. And we're going to be streaming wherever we want to stream at 5 p.m. Eastern. And with streaming that, I want to be able to do things like in regards to, I want to give, people something more to watch on my YouTube. So like, for instance, if I do like a whole walkthrough of the Battleborn operations, I will do the whole the walkthroughs of Battleborn operations. I would do a lot of what they want to see. Or if I would do like probably the whole game, or probably like a little bit of the game, like something like a live walkthrough, like half and half. And it's just, as I said, it could be very, very, very tiring on the Twitch part, but my main focus is on YouTube because I started off a YouTuber, and when I went to Twitch, it became a whole unfun thing. So I'm gonna continue doing all what I can mainly on YouTube. If it gets to a point where I have to go back to Twitch, or where I want to go back to Twitch, then I will do that. Thank you guys very much for taking, for taking your time on this. The YouTube is mostly walkthroughs and talk shows. I'm probably gonna do podcasts, but with that, definitely go ahead and subscribe to the EHG community. Definitely turn on your notifications from when we get new videos and new streams set out. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Also, join our Discord. Make sure to check out our merchandise. As I said, streams will start on YouTube probably on Wednesday, or if anything, probably today, if I feel like it. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So with that, thank you guys. This is Nikko from the EHG community, and stay tuned for another video. Thank you very much.